Students of grade 9, on today's video, we will learn another lesson from geography and the topic is drainage. Now, what is drainage all about? Drainage means or it describes the river system of an area. Okay? Small streams or the rivers flowing from different directions come together to form the main river, which ultimately drains into a large water bodies such as lake, sea, or an ocean. The area that is being drained by a single river system is called a drainage basin. Okay? And any elevated area such as a mountain or an upland that separates the two drainage basins are known as water divide. Okay? Now, when we go to the next topic, that is drainage system in India. Now, this drainage system in India is divided into two phases, that is Himalayan and Peninsular. Okay? Now, what are the subdivisions that comes under Himalayan are that Indus River, Ganga River, and Brahmaputra River. Now, when we look at the peninsular, there are Narmada Basin, Tapi, Godavari, Mahanadi, Krishna, and Kaveri. So these are the subdivisions of these two drainage systems. Now, let's study in detail one after the another. First, we'll go with the Himalayan. Now, Himalayan rivers are perennial, okay, which means that throughout the year they will have water. Now, the two major Himalayan rivers are Indus and Brahmaputra that originates from the north of the mountain ranges. Okay? And these rivers, that is Indus and Brahmaputra, they are long and are joined by many large and important tributaries. Tributaries means small rivers. Okay? A river along with its tributaries may be called as a river system, and they may have a long courses from their sources to the sea. Okay? Now, subdivisions, like I said, of these Himalayan rivers, once again I'm repeating, are Indus River, Ganga River, and Brahmaputra River. Now, when we go to the Peninsular River, this Peninsular River, unlike the Himalayan, they are seasonal river. That means the river, it depends upon the flow of the rainfall. If there is less rainfall, the river will be less, and if the amount of the rainfall is more, the river system will be more. So it is known as seasonal, whereas the Himalayan, they are known as perennial. That means throughout the year there will be a water. Okay? So this peninsular, they are a seasonal river as their flow depends on rainfall. They have shorter and shallow courses as compared to that of the Himalayan counterparts. Okay, that means as compared to the Himalayan rivers. Most of the rivers regarding this peninsular originates in Western Ghats and flow towards the Bay of Bengal. The main water divide, okay, in peninsular India is formed by the Western Ghats, which runs from north to south close to the Western Ghats. Most of the major rivers flows from eastwards and joins together into the Bay of Bengal. Okay, that means all the major rivers that flows from the peninsular, they joins together in the Bay of Bengal and make delta at their mouths. Okay, now Narmada and Tapi. When we talk about the peninsular, Narmada and Tapi are the only rivers, are the only long rivers which flow west and make estuaries. Some of its river basins that we will see in the peninsular are Narmada Basin, Tapi Basin, Godavari, Mahanadi, Krishna, and Kaveri basins. Okay, so this is a video. This is a topic which we have learned today. That is drainage. What is drainage all about? Drainage means, or it describes the river system of an area. Okay, and the drainage system in India is divided into two phases, that is Himalayan and Peninsular. Himalayan, they are considered, they are known as perennial, which means that they will have water throughout the year. And this peninsular, they are known as seasonal river as their flow depends on rainfall. This Himalayan is divided into, or their subdivisions of these Himalayan rivers are Indus River, Ganga River and Brahmaputra River, whereas the peninsular rivers, okay, the divisions of these peninsular basins are Narmada, Tapi, Godavari, Mahanadi, Krishna and Gauri. Now let us look into lakes and its value to human beings. Now, India has many lakes. These differ from each other in size and other characteristics. Most lakes are prominent, as some contains water only during the rainy seasons, like the lakes in the basins of inland drainage of semi-arid region. Okay? And there are some of the lakes which are the result of the actions of glaciers and ice sheets, while the others have been formed by wind, river action and human activities. Now, when we're talking about the lakes, please keep in mind that Vellore Lake, okay, this Vellore Lake is considered, okay, Vellore Lake is considered as the largest freshwater lake in India. I repeat, when it talks about the lakes, this Vellore Lake is considered as one of the largest freshwater lake in India. Now let's see how lakes are valued to human being. Okay. Now it is always considered and said that lakes are of great value to human beings. In what way? First point, lakes helps to regulate the flow of a river. Second point, during heavy rainfall, it prevents flooding, and during the dry season, it helps to maintain an even flow of water. Third point, lakes can also be used for developing hydropower. Fourth, they moderate the climate of the surroundings, maintain the aquatic ecosystem, enhance natural beauty, help develop tourism, and it provides recreation. So these are some of the points that shows why lakes are a great value to human being. Now we'll see what is the role of rivers in the economy. Okay. Now, water from the river is a basic natural resources which is essential for various human activities using rivers for irrigation, navigation, hydropower generations, okay, and is of special significance particularly for a country like India, where agriculture is the major source of livelihood for most of its population. So lakes is not only a value for human being, but it also helps or supports the country in its economic development. Okay, I repeat, water from the river is a basic natural resources which is essential for various human activities, like rivers we use for irrigations, navigations, hydropower generations, okay, and it is very significant particularly for a country like India, because in a country like India, agriculture is the major source of livelihood for most of its populations, and that helps the economic development growth of a country. Now the last topic is river pollutions, which we all know, and who are responsible for this pollution. Now the growing domestic, municipal, industrial and agriculture demand for water from rivers naturally affects the quality of water. Okay? Apart from the human activities, the growing domestic, municipal, industrial and agriculture demand for water from rivers naturally affects the quality of water. As a result, more and more water is being drained out of the river, reducing their volume. On the other hand, a heavy load of untreated sewage and industrial effluents are emptied into the river. Okay? All those wastage are being dumped into the rivers. This affects not only the quality of the water, but also the self-cleaning capacity of the river. For example, the Ganga water can dilute and assimilate pollution loads within 20 kilometers of large cities, okay? But the increasing urbanization and industrialization do not allow it to happen, and the pollution level of many rivers has been raising. So human activities, apart from the human activities, okay, like cleaning, bathing of the animals in the river, okay. Now, apart from all these human activities, the demand of water from the municipal side of industrial and agricultural sector also creates a river pollution that not only affects the river, but it also maintains an imbalance of the ecosystem. So, and today, hope you are clear with this topic. If you have any doubt, please feel free to contact me. Till then, take care, stay safe, and